And this is from Peterson's Handguns, March 1990. If you look up there in the top right-hand corner, you'll find out there's country western superstar Hank Williams Jr. He's done considerable experimental work on cast bullet diameters in relation to chamber mouths and bore diameters. Hank is well known as an avid and knowledgeable hunter, shooter, and gun collector. Now, if you notice there, it says bullet sizing diameters are the key to accuracy. And he's right. I don't care what it is, you've got to check those throats. Now down here, you see somebody had taken and they're letting a bullet try to fall through the chamber mouth, okay? It's one way to find out if it's right. You take and drop a bullet through the chamber, and if the bullet lodges in the chamber throat, it'll probably be quite accurate. However, if it falls through on its own weight, it'll probably fail to deliver first-class accuracy. Now, something else about Hank. I might zoom this in if I can. Yeah. It says, interesting. This is one of the 45 Colt's most avid fans is country music star, singer Hank Williams Jr., who is also an avid and technical hand loader. I would say that Hank has spent as much time as anybody in experimenting with a 45 Colt and sizing die diameters in general. In a shooting session together, he demonstrated the bullet diameter chamber mouth connection vividly. He had a special cylinder made up for a Ruger Blackhawk 45 Colt that only had a 451 diameter chamber mouth. It would tack drive 5 shots into a tiny cluster from a sandbag at 25 yards. Yet, the same gun with the same loads would barely stay on a hat when the cylinder was changed to one that had a 456 diameter chamber mouth. So it's easy to see that your bullets have to fit your particular gun and why special cylinders are made. Hank has a good rule of thumb here. He says, take your cylinder from your 45 and drop a cast bullet through the chamber from the rear. If it falls through on its own weight, it's probably not going to shoot accurately. If it hangs up in the chamber mouth, then you probably have a good load. So it's just something to think about. Like I said, this was back in 1990. I'm glad I saved some of this stuff. It just goes to show you, you don't know everybody. You don't know where they come from or what they've been doing. And, I mean, that's pretty impressive right there. He really loves the 45 Long Colt. Yeah, most people who's ever had any use for one has found out is if you only had to have one cartridge, this would be the one to get. 45 Long Colt. And it'll do almost anything. And you can make it do almost anything from, whatever. But anyway, this is about bullet sizing. I just thought it was important enough to run this by you guys. Because a lot of people don't think about this stuff. They think, well, it comes from, we get a factory bullets and they ought to shoot good, and it's not always the case. Always check your bore size, whether it's a rifle or whether it's a pistol. But now with pistols, you also have to do the drop test on the cylinders, so you know what's what, or mic them. If you got a mic handy, I'm not real fond of using dial calipers for that, but if you can drop a bullet through it and take a dowel and pound it through and then measure it, then you've got a good idea of what you're dealing with, and your reloads be a heck of a lot better. Okay guys, thanks for watching.